Greetings. Jo, tomu to teď asi venku vyhovuje.
Hello, my good man.
Do you mind? I have work to do. This storm is gonna ruin my plants.
Perhaps you've not yet heard, but I'm afraid your master...
Oh, I've heard. And where does that leave me? That's what I want to know. Bloody inconsiderate of him it is.
Jo, hajzle jeden, jak si dovolil umřít.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Skutku.
Oh well then, my good fella.
Oh, yes, you just go indoors. That's fine. Don't worry about me. Bloody love a storm, I do.
Možná se spletl. Co tady je Island? Vstupit zpátky.
It's no good, we won't get anywhere in this weather. We'll have to wait until the storm clears up.
Ja, přirozená barikáda. Hurá. Tak, můžeme začít... No.
I say, Frumple, what on earth was that?
Já jsem to ještě nenaklikal.
Some kind of commotion coming from the drawing room, I think.
Quickly, we must investigate.
A já jsem nenaklikl ten tubus. Sakra.
Quick, Frumple, to the orangery. Miss Gilfrey is in grave danger. Miss Gilfrey, what is it? Whatever is the matter?
Oh, Lord Winklebottom, it was terrible. A simply frightful thing.
I say, steady on. What are you talking about?
Out there, Dr. Frumple, out in the dark, it was a creature, a thing. I've never seen such a ghastly sight.
Are you sure, Miss Gilfrey? Could it perhaps have been Mr. Walters returning to his boat?
It wasn't a person, Lord Winklebottom. It wasn't an animal at all. It was wet and hairless and... Oh, God, that face! I shall never forget it.
What now? Please, try to be calm, Miss Gilfrey. We must investigate.
A já jsem chtěl ještě naklikávat těch pár věcí, sakra.
Oh, sirs, thank goodness you're here. He just burst in, soaking wet, ranting and raving about a monster.
Gah! A foul, fearsome beast! Away! Away with you!
Poor fellow looks in a bad way. Frumple?
Chap seems delusional. We should get him into bed for some rest.
Came at me out the trees, a malign monster! Ah! 'Tis after me! 'Tis after me!
Looks like he needs a good rest.
He can use one of the beds in the servants' quarters. I'm sure Ambrose won't object.
Right then, Frumple, let's help get him into bed.
As long as I don't have to get too close, he smells like a blessed brewery.
Jo, tady se nám otevřou ty... spárna. Proč nenapadá lepší slovo tam, kde se chrápe?
Come on then, old chap. Right, we got the fellow settled. Should be right as rain soon.
As long as the bar guest doesn't come for him.
Bar guest?
I say what?
Oh, never mind me, sir. Just a silly fancy.
Did you say bar guest? Like the name of this island?
It's daft, really, I suppose, but the bar guest is a ferocious monster said to roam the island at night. He's part dog, part monster. They say that anybody who sees it will surely die soon after.
Sounds like a pretty disagreeable chap, what? As a poppycock, mind you.
Well, one last thing, sirs, if it pleases you. In all the commotion, Madame Lavinia has misplaced her crystal ball. Says it's been stolen. Would you believe it?
Dashed careless of her.
I've promised to keep an eye out for anything suspicious out here, but maybe you could go and talk to her.
Very well, we shall see what the problem is. That'll be all for now.
Gone.
Neměl by přijít ten Betlír? Borník? Ne, nepodíval jsem se na tu motoru. Omylem jsem došel tam, kam jsem měl jít. Fajn.
I say, what's happened to your crystal ball?
Oh, it's that criminal sat in her chair over there. She's acting like she's oblivious, but look at her bill. She's clearly stolen it.
Ano, určitě.
Well, that's really not on.
I even tried mentioning the Scottish play to shock it out of her, but she's deaf as a post.
The Scottish play?
The Shakespeare play. McDeath. Actors are terrified of it. Think Shakespeare will come and eat them if it's even mentioned, or something like that.
Shakespeare místo Shakespeare. Místo Macbeth, tak McDeath.
Thank you for your time. Dame Sigurdi's haberdashery bag. Knitting, sewing, wool, threads and such like.
Zase normální křídlo.
Madam, perhaps you could return the good lady's crystal ball.
What's that? Music hall? Ah, you must be a fan. Sorry, darling, I don't do requests.
Daft old bird.
McDeath.
The cheek! I do not have bad breath.
Well, that worked about as well as could be expected.
Thank you for your time, madam.
Kde jsme sakra jinde slyšeli?
What's that? Move your head closer. I can't.
To jsem klikl omylem.
A roaring hot fire, very cozy.
Někde jinde jsme slyšeli. To můžeš nějakým způsobem připomenout obrazem něco?
This wire has been severed cleanly too, by the looks of it.
Bit suspect if you ask me. Can we repair it?
Maybe if we can find some replacement wire to bridge the gap. I'd like to telephone the mainland to report the tragedy that has transpired here, but this telephone appears to be dead as poor Gilfrey.
Problem at the exchange, perhaps. Or maybe a line down in the storm.
Well, perhaps, but I think it's more likely to be the cut wire immediately underneath this table.
Oh, well, might be, I suppose. Perhaps.
Možná. To jde, jestli jsem měl nebo ne, jako dialog. Kitchen. Byla tady někde sádra? Vím, že někde bylo něco podobného sádra. Ne.
Just some crockery.
Ne?
Just some odds and ends.
Schválně. No.
Nothing of interest in it.
Pro! Ne?
Nothing else of use.
Tohle by byl ten nejdebilnější klíč všech dob, ale můžeme...
A hard lump of butter.
Jak to použiju?
A hard lump. I'm really not sure what the plan... No, I don't think this...
Jak to nějakým způsobem naví?
Stop.
Good grief, Rumple, what is it?
I will not, absolutely will not let you sully that kettle. Think, man, how would we make more tea if you filthy it up like that?
Lord, you're quite right. At least we know we can make more tea if we need.
Oh, that's a relief. I feel like I've been nursing this cup for...
Tak jo.
This door appears to be locked most...
Yes, quite so.
Je to na mě to docela moc obrazu, tak nepamatuju si, co kde je. To není úplně ideální. Nicméně můžeme se podívat... Tady dozadu.
I'm really not going to check all those bedrooms again. We should just forget about them.
Není tam někdo? Co tady? No, čas se asi podívat na to mrtvolu, je tady. Ne, tohle není nic. Ta mrtvola se přesouvá. Počkat, ne, kitchen. Ne, sakra.
This door appears to be...
Yes, quite so.
Ano, ano, vím o tom. Těma dveřma potřebuji odejít, nejsou vidět. Už to já. Musím být dál, že ta mrtvola se přesouvá. Ne, to asi byla tady furt.
This tube is part of the network of pipes Gilfrey used to get around the house.
Ingenious system.
Já, to je stejný popis jako vždycky. Ahoj, pejsku. čas to přerušit.